Hello, this is Bishop Udell, and I'm bringing you Illustrated High Points. This was written by Todd Williams in Union Gospel Press. He talks about choose you this day whom you will serve from Joshua chapter 24, verse 15. Here's what he writes. John Emery fought for the British in World War II, but was captured by German forces. While in captivity, he proposed setting up a military unit made up of prisoners of war from the British Empire. It became known as the British Free Corps. Although they had uniforms with a Union Jack, that's a British flag, patched on their sleeves, these men fought for the Germans in the battle for Berlin. After the war, Amory was tried, sentenced, and executed as a traitor. You can read more of this. It's called Deer and Foot in the Oxford A Companion to World War II. Now, to us, the enormity of Amory's exchanging his loyalty to his homeland for service to the Nazis is jarring. Do we realize how critical it is for us to remain unflinching in our loyalty to the Lord? Todd also writes a second part. It's called Witnesses Against Yourselves, Joshua 24 and verse 22. After serving in the Nixon administration, Chuck Colson became a Christian as a result of talking with a friend and reading C.S. Lewis. Later, he was indicted for having a hand in Watergate crimes. He knew he was innocent of the specific charges, but after an agonizing self-examination, he made an extraordinary move in order to remain loyal to Christ. He pleaded guilty for something he had done, but was not even charged with. In so doing, he became a witness against himself and went to jail. Although Israel pledged to obey God's law, the purpose of the law was to prove their guilt, according to Romans chapter 3, verse 20, and also look in 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 7 through 9. If the Jews in the time of Christ had become witnesses against themselves and admitted their guilt, they would have walked through the door of faith, according to Galatians chapter 3, verse 21 through 25. So thank you, Todd, for sharing that with us. And you who see or hear about this, consider your loyalty. Is it really to the true and only God, Yahweh? Or is your allegiance is to your own religion that very well could be a false religion, especially if it calls you to do hurts to humanity? So think about that. Whose religion are you involved with? There's only one right way to heaven. Some say, but there must be many roads that lead to heaven. No, only one. Oh, that's just your side. No, read history. Read all the history. Then consider, like Josh McDowell did, a one-time atheist, to consider the evidence that we see written in the Bible. Consider all the prophecies written about the Messiah, not just for the Jews. The Jews were just a group of individuals that Yahweh God wanted to use to show the rest of the world there's a better way to live for the only real God in the world. Check it out. Don't believe me, but many atheists who really take time to research the Bible, and then, like one man said, hey, I don't know if you're real or a figment of my imagination, but if you are real, I'm open. I'm going to read this book. And if something happens to me, that I know it's not just a religion, but it's a relationship, then I will consider you are the only real God. And you did send your only one, only son to die for the sins of the world. I don't know why, but that's the way it was. That's the plan. I guess you and Satan had to really make. I don't know, but I just want to know if you're real. And people have read that book, the Bible, and as they were open and honest, the Holy Spirit came upon them, and they knew that this book tells the truth. Yes, it may have been changed a little bit with translation and variation, but the essence of what's written in the Holy Bible, there's enough there to lead everyone to understand there is a one and true only God whose name is Yahweh. I didn't make it up. It's been around for centuries. So thank you for sharing with us this time, and we'll come back again, Lord willing, and share some more information about points that can be illustrated to help you have a better understanding. God bless you.